God damn it. I appreciate you. Salute. Happy Friday. God damn. Well, we had a big rainstorm out here, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Yeah, boy, it was raining. It was raining. But I ain't tripping though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's washing away the snow. See, people forgot that God got this. You don't. You. A lot of y'all be killing me. Yo, you know, I got this. I could do. God got this. Trust the process. It snows. It comes 3 feet. All these snow cleaning efforts. Niggas think they're going to have a job. You know what I'm saying? We need snow shovels. We paying $30 an hour because y'all in panic. This is in New York City, right? So now y'all do this. Y'all do all that. And now niggas like, yo, we gonna eat. The snow's gonna be like this. Now the weather gonna get warm, right? And now y'all niggas are gonna be broke again. Like, I mean, I hate to bust your bubble, you know what I mean? And I'm not here to wish that on anybody, because you're making $30 an hour, you're trying to do the right thing, and then now nobody can wipe the snow and clean the salt away like God. I'm sorry. I watched that mission get done. I'm like, okay, how does the salt leave? We had a drizzle. A little bit of drizzle could take away the salt on the street, right? Then I watched the snow, and I'm like, how are you going to get in every crevices of the woods? The woods. So I'm on the other side of the borough, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kid Thompson. Shout out to Shimmy ER. Shout out to the Green Finger. Goddamn. So you know me, right? So I'm on some old, you know, I'm looking at the forest. You ever watch snow and watch the forest? You can't really see what's in a forest until it snows, because now the ground is white. You could almost count all the trees in there. Yo, it's crazy. So what I admire is seeing that, because we have so much of, hold on, I'm trying to see why it's just so dark. Hold on. We have so much of shout out to G, shout out to Ken Thompson, salute. We have so much of farmland out here. I didn't realize it because, you know, natural wildlife, you know, so it's wow, like on a nice sunny day and you see a forest, right? Or whatever, not a jungle, but a forest, right? You can't really see what it really looks like because the ground is brown. But when it snows, it's like a white carpet. And then when it disappears. So I don't know, man. I think people are really just, I feel people are really trying to find a way, right? They're trying to find a way because they're trying to find out all these different dynamics to understand how the world works. And just seeing this snow cleaning effort, sanitation racking up mad money, and then the weather changes. So last night we in a truck, me and my bro, and shit, and we waiting for the rain to calm down. It just kept raining. I'm just like, wow, you know, spring is around the corner. It's cleaning up. Like the rain level was just unbelievable. And then now it dries out and the snow. So it's a credible formula to watch, you know what I'm saying? And it's just great. But salute to everybody, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody, it looks dark, right? Yeah, I know. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. It does, right? Hold on. Hold on. Tell me there's a lighter now. God damn. Dealing with these lenses right now. Tell me, is it a little lighter? I had to do something there. The light is not in my face, right? Hold on. Is it better now? Tell me it's a little better. God damn. Should be a little better, right? Because it feels a little lighter. Tell me if it's lighter. Just on one side. So right, so this side is light, and this one is not. This light and shit is the worst. It's better, right? Okay. This light, this key light shit is the worst. Yeah, that's what I was looking at when I was looking at. That's why I try to look at the thing, and I seen that, right? And I was like, because it's something I did. I don't know, whatever I did, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I live streaming is very hard to light up. You know what I'm saying? So. Shit is the worst. So I'll have to tweak it. No. The interruption, I needed that. I'm glad you told me that because I did the wrong thing when I was playing around with this shit today. But I just had an alarming call. One of my boys got locked up. I just can't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's one side. I got that darkness there. Okay, I'm gonna have to tweak it later. Okay. Because I gotta have it dark around me, right? So it may be on one side of the face for now, but I don't want y'all seeing my backdrop looking crazy, so I gotta do it like this for now. It'll work out. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Shit is just so we'll work it out. God damn. Yeah, I'll delete a stream if this my light ain't right. But I got my new lens, and I feel good. So we're gonna try a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I got my little monitor here. I could see y'all. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody. But so let me give a disclaimer. This disclaimer is for the men and women. And I want you to feel, I want you to be the loser that I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you why. Now I know it's I know it's harsh. I know it's, damn Nate, it's a little harsh, right? You should feel that. Because if you're as confident as you think you are, you wouldn't be fazed. I'm not fazed. I'm not offended. I'm not offended from what I'm saying. But you may be. You may be offended because maybe the situation with you may not be as bad as you think. You know what I mean? Maybe you feel that the problem is everybody else, everything is good. No, it's really not. Now, men, I really, really want you to understand, you know one thing in life. When you don't have confidence in a woman, you're a fucking loser. But the good news, hear me out. The good news is that, just the good news, being a loser is reversible. Because what's the opposite of being a loser? A winner. Now, this disclaimer, I want you to feel away. I want you to play this today and say, you know, I need guidance. I don't need a video. I need somebody around me that's pushing me to do better. You men, you keep trying to pop on women and you want some ass. Why don't you just have a woman that say, listen, I need you to push me. I need you to hold me down. I need you to push me when I'm down. I need you to pick me when I'm up. I oversleep. I need you to wake me up. And ladies, I want you to feel the wrath, because your confidence is not your good looks. Your confidence is in question because of your character. Whether you're crazy, whether you're indecisive, whether you're a nut job, whether you're angry, this behavior is very, very influencing. It's very contagious because we all have smartphones. We all have access to everybody else. So what happens with you as a woman, nobody's telling you anything. They're not telling you the truth because only value you got is your pussy hole. Only value you got is that you pretty. Only value you have is at your job. They pay you to do a job, but you're worthless. That's how you feel. You still don't feel as good as you look, okay? You don't appreciate your job because your job doesn't even validate you. They're happy, but you're not happy with yourself. That's why you post stuff. Well, what about the people that don't post stuff? That's why you don't post stuff. There's only one key. When you have a lock in the door, right? You have to have a key. Whether it's a physical key, whether it's a combination, to get access to a locked door, you have to have a key. When you see in jail and prisons and them gates roll in, okay, there's a lock method. So that basically means, God forbid the electricity goes, they still have to have a manual lock to open the door. You're not going to do it with a prayer. You're not going to do it with waiting for a pie in the sky. It needs a key. If you don't have a key, you don't get in. Now, it's not just that simple. It's as simple as this. As a man, for example, to the men, you listen to a date coach. You pay the date coach to talk. He tells you this, he tells you this technique, this format, tell him this, shoot your shot. Is your date coach standing next to you? Did your date coach say, what are you doing at 3 o'clock today? Come meet me in Midtown. Okay, all you got to do, buy me lunch. If you got an hour to spare, man, we're gonna go out here and do some shit now. We're gonna do coaching. If you have a son or daughter and they have a basketball coach, does he tell them to do? Does he coach them through fucking Instagram? Does he coach them through a live stream? No, he has to coach them in person to work on their skill. If you have a date coach, not a matchmaker, because a matchmaker matches you. They go out there, put in the work, put into somebody, boom. Now we have social media and AI. It's still not the same. A real matchmaker says, listen, I want you to meet my cousin. I want you to meet my homegirl. You would like her. I want y'all to go. I'm going to plug y'all in together. All you got to do is show up. That's what a matchmaker's job is supposed to do. They're not supposed to call you and say, well, go meet this girl today at 3 o'clock. Okay? Shout out to Vic. Goddamn. So, A real matchmaker is supposed to put in the work. A date coach is supposed to be physically 5 feet away from you. Did you know that? Did you know your date coach can't live in San Diego and you live in New York, you fucking dummy? Did you know that? Did you know your date coach is supposed to be there coaching you? Do you know that your date coach is supposed to literally be right next to you and he's supposed to coach you on meeting that woman? As a matter of fact, he's supposed to get her for you. And then he's going to coach you on what he's coached you to do, and you're going to play the game. Shout out to Lucky Me, goddamn. I miss you, darling. I really did miss you. I did. But Lucky Me, Instagram, okay? Just plugging me with there. Shout out to you. Love you and miss you. I'm glad you're back. You know, there was a gentleman, and you know, I adore you too, darling. I adore you. You've been missed. You've been missed, and I'm glad you're here because you know what? One flies out, another one flies in. God damn it. Right? Let's just make this clear. When y'all here for a reason. You're not just here for entertainment. You're here because you need work. Shit's fucked up. And I can't sugarcoat you, because if I sugarcoat you, I'm going to be like every other fucking turd. I'm going to be typical. I don't like typical people. I don't like typical people. I don't like typical celebrities. Typical celebrities act like people. People act like celebrities. I don't like that. It's a turnoff. I don't like a typical woman, a typical man. I don't like a typical, I don't like nothing typical. I like extraordinary. If you are lacking confidence as a man, you're never going to win with a woman, ever. Even if you got a girlfriend, you're lost because she's a fucking loser herself. She's with you. Shout out to Lady Marie. Goddamn. You know, I want you to look at that word loser and really say today, you know what, Nate? I'm not going to lie. I woke up today feeling like a piece of fucking dirt. I don't know why I feel like shit. I know you feel like shit. We can tell you feel like shit because of your typical behavior, your typical character. You're not a man. You can't be a man and lack confidence. Everything that's great requires a key. The key to success, the key to long life, the key to longevity. What is the key to meeting a woman? What is the key for a woman to meet a good man? They have to have confidence. Without confidence, you're going to fold. You're going to be here, whoop-diddy-doop-diddy last year, Nate giving me, you're going to be sending a whole bunch of let me send him a chat, let me send him some money. And then the next year, you're going to fucking fold. You're going to disappear. You will. Because that's when you're at loser status. When you're at the bottom and you really know that you was feeling some way because I kept you going. But now you're at the bottom. You're not going to listen to me. You'll probably unsubscribe from being a member. I've noticed behavior. It's called typical. That's what they all do. You fuck a woman, the typical thing that's going to happen, she going to fall in love. Her feelings are going to get connected. Can't give no women no dick anymore. Not no confident dick. Utilize her for what she's good for. Do what her job does. We don't want her pussy. We just want her fucking time. We went 9 hours a day, sometimes even 12. We may do some overtime. She may even stay here for the whole fucking day. You know, constructive criticism is what you want. That's what a parent's supposed to do. That's what your wife's supposed to do, your husband, your brother, your sister. These are the things. But when you lack confidence, you're not going to take no constructive criticism easily. Oh, no. It's going to be an attack. You're going to feel attacked because you lack confidence. You know, yesterday we had this brother come service our copying machine. Tech dude. So, you know, I like tech dudes. You know what I mean? We talking tech shit. M4s, M5s, with the process for this or that, boom, boom, you know, terabyte this, that, RAM. We was talking our talk. Good dude, real good guy. And we're talking, man, a cool dude, and my wife go get him a water. My wife come back with a cup of ice. I said, this nigga ain't black. You gotta give these motherfucking crackers room temperature. You can't get these niggas no ice. This ain't a nigga here. And it was so funny when she said she gonna bring a cup of ice. No, he wants a water. That's my wife for you. Always wanted to be. You know what I mean? She's so hospitable. Now me, you got to give me a cup of ice. I'm a nigga. It's different. I like ice cold water. Well, Nate, you know ice cold water? Shut up. I don't want to hear none of that garbage. Don't tell me shit about what you heard on the goddamn internet. This is what I like. You like what you like. Do I tell you when you fucking like what you like? You can't handle it when I tell you well, you know what? I like what I like, but can I tell you the same fucking thing? No, I cannot, because you lack confidence. I can't tell you what you tell me. I can't share with you what you share with me. You're going to throw it in my fucking face. You got to be kidding me, my brother. Not today, brother. Not today. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Some people just call it the wrong goddamn time. So, can I tell you what you tell me? Can I give you critique? Can I even give you a disclaimer and say, can I be honest with you? You know this, that, and the third and that. Nope. You're not going to be able to handle it because you lack confidence. Oh, I'm confident. I got thick skin. I could deal. No, you cannot. There's no such thing as thick skin. You have feelings. You have a heart. But confidence is key. Confidence is key to life. Confidence is believing. Confidence is faith. Not faith in man, because now you're putting trust in the man, but faith in God is confidence. God gives you confidence, so you have faith in him. Man doesn't give you confidence. I guide you to confidence. I tell you, if you don't have God in your life, you have nothing. If your God is Trump, you lack confidence. And that's typical behavior. You're going to troll somebody. You're probably going to ride around your truck with a big old American flag. You know, today, I've learned to vary. Oh, thank you for that super chat, brother. That's right. She said, maybe talking about you taking. It's a fact. I can't tell you directly because you're not going to be able to handle it. I got to tell you this way. You come to me with your issues, you may say, oh, Nate, I don't like your hair. I don't like your beard. Maybe you should put a pink color behind you. Maybe you should talk about this. Maybe you need to be easy on the woman and be tough on the man. And I say, okay. I don't like your wig. That's none of your business. Who asked you, motherfucker? Who asked you? Who asked you, motherfucker? That's none of your business. You ain't paid for shit. Fuck you, motherfucker. Bingo. Got her. I didn't trip. Sometimes you could tell a person their problem and they tell you, well, you know what your problem is? I'm a goddamn nigga. Did you hear anything I said about you? Oh, nothing bothers me. It is what it is. That shit don't bother me. Oh, really? This whole shit going on with 50 Cent and T.I.'s son. That's typical behavior. That's just nothing but two niggas. Let me drag him and put his mother on the thing and drag his mother, say, why don't you dig her up from the dirt? Yeah, you know that would hurt somebody. That's why you said it. But God forbid your mother passes away and they say it back. You're not going to be able to handle it. You don't have no confidence. See, you put yourself in a typical behavior. That's typical shit. 50 Cent is going to make a damn, he's going to make, I'm telling you, T.I. and his wife is going to pay for that. They probably going to get a case. You watch. Because he gonna pull that case up that they beat when they was having all them sescapades and shit when them people pay. It's going to be bad for them because they should have never said nothing. Typical niggas, it's easy. Just fucking troll him and see what he does. They folded. So now we're at the man and the woman and the man. Let me get to you ladies right now. A lot of y'all speak confidence. No, you're just typical. That's typical behavior. Well, so-and-so got a podcast, fabulous, and this one, typical for rappers. They want to do what we do. Oh, Charlamagne, they paying him $200 million. Yeah, to be typical. He has a mentor. He talks about it all the goddamn time. He doesn't believe in himself. He says, and I quote, sometimes he wakes up just not loving himself. That's typical behavior for a celebrity. Depression. How are you depressed? You have the world in the palm of your hand. Oh, do you really? Black woman, you come out here, you say, I've got this going for myself. I said, well, you still deal with shitholes. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. You look good. Well, Nate, what about Maya? You talked about Maya the other day. Maya looks amazing, but Maya lacks confidence. That's why she's celibate. Typical behavior for a woman that fucked a whole bunch of damn losers. But you would fuck her? Yeah, I'll fuck her. Of course I would. I'll fuck a loser. She don't have to. You ain't got to be a winner for me to fuck you. As long as you pretty. Well, Nate, what about Tracy Ellis Ross? She lacks confidence. Typical behavior. Showing her ass, titties, goddamn it, let me show this natural fucking body to everybody. That's typical. She ain't no different than a friend on Facebook that I went to school. Same shit. It ain't nothing different. You see, when you lack confidence, you do goofy shit. When you lack confidence, you're a fucking mental tool set. Because to have confidence, you have to have a body near you that pushes that. It has to be a force. You don't just wake up and you can't be a self-proclaimed confident person. There's no such thing. It's a force. You have to have a force. Even if your force is God, you can't say you're confident. You can't identify yourself as confident. That's for me to identify. You don't meet somebody who says, well, I'm doing good, I work here, I'm a confident man. He can't tell you he's confident. Everybody's going to say that. So back to the situation, the dude at the crib, he fixes everything, we chopping it up, having a good old discussion. Thought he was white, he was actually Puerto Rican. So I said, how's it going in the love game? It's a little rough. I said, why? He says, confidence. I said, what? I said, do you know how many women would want a guy, nice looking dude, good? I mean, bro. He said, yeah, I had this one Dominican chick. He lacked confidence. You can't make a Dominican girl your girlfriend. You're Puerto Rican, my brother. Why would you even want to go over there? That's going backwards. Now, if you had been telling me you can't tell me you had confidence, and you clearly are making these girlfriends your girlfriends. It ain't like these girls and shit that you fuck with. So he spoke to me about that, so I'm listening to him. And I said, let me ask you a question, man. Have you ever did an experiment? He said, no. I said, experiment, meaning somebody walks around with a camera. My boy follows me in the camera. We go to Midtown Manhattan and we link you up with a woman. He said, no, nobody has did that before. I said, why not? Because you don't have confidence. You need that. You can't meet a woman on your own. You need a force. Are you spiritual? Kind of. I said, that's not a good answer. And even if you told me that you have a strong relationship with God, you can't have a strong relationship and lack confidence. That would defeat the purpose that you telling me that you're faithful to God. Because if you was as faithful as you said, you would have confidence. So he was like, wow. I said, listen, until you have somebody coaching you to this easy process and you meet a good woman, you have to have a force to do it. You're never going to have any confidence ever. The fact that I don't even know you and I can see what you can't see it in yourself. You can't see it in yourself. I don't know you. And I said, this is terrible, but it's typical. You probably purchased a whole bunch of shit. You're probably doing well. You probably got a degree. You're clearly good with tech. You're smart. But you don't even believe in yourself. What the fuck? That's typical behavior. That ain't nothing but a typical person. Think, what about them porn stars that's sucking all them dicks? That's typical. Any woman can do that. But what about the men? That's entirely different. A man that has, first of all, that's a privilege. And we're going to connect that to God. We're going to connect that with what force can a man be in a position where you watch him have sex with other women? You don't hear no male porn stars blowing their heads off, but you hear that damn non-black woman blowing their fucking damn life away all the time. Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, this is suicide. You don't see men committing suicide unless he's gay. You don't see no straight man committing suicide because he's fucking pussy every day. But you don't even understand, how does he do that? Easy. He believed he can do it. I want to fuck all the women in the world, and I know I can. That's the confidence you gotta have to be in that game. A woman, you gotta get the woman that lacks confidence to be in that game. See, the difference is a big difference. You understand? So what happens a lot, women may look at all her materialistic items as a mode of confidence. I say, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be driven by that materialistic force. Your confidence is knowing that you got faith in God and that you got a real good man at home. That's the confidence. Because he's going to speak. God's going to speak through him. So if you don't have him, where's your confidence at? You going to tell me it's in your fucking 100-inch TV? Or maybe the Mercedes-Benz in the driveway? That's typical. Maybe it's in your BBL. Maybe it's in your fucking face with all that goddamn plastic surgery. Because you want to look 30 years younger. And you're getting older by the minute. You're going to put it on that materialistic garbage? That's what that's what that dodo bird is supposed to do, not you. You're a woman. You can make a man into a man. What happened to that? Oh, well, the day I lose my virginity, I become a woman. You become a woman when you start bleeding down there. Sorry. You're not a woman when you're getting fucked. He becomes a man when he sticks his dick in there when you allowed him to. That's his manhood. That's what makes him play. If he ain't getting that, he's worthless. It's not the same thing. It's different. You have internal parts on your body. He has external. Two different male. That's why they call it male and female. You ever see a male and female plug? The male plug looks like a penis. The female plug is there and you plug it in. You take it in, he has to give it to you. And when he gives it to you, he receives, and now you got a connection. He ain't getting that. He's worthless. If his mindset doesn't have that mentality to know, you know what? I need me one good woman. I don't want to lose. I'm going to cherish her. But if he's trying to live like that porn star, he ain't living like her. His confidence is going to get worse. You understand? So take heed how even this man. And I told him, I said, that's the only way it's going to work. Because the fact that you can't see what I can see, that's a problem. That's what you call a fucking loser. It's harsh, but it's the truth. Because you know what? If we was in an argument, I'm going to be like, you no pussy getting motherfucker. You can't even get a woman, you piece of shit. And it's going to hurt him. But you men, you want to run around, you want to date this and date that, but you can't even link up a day. You don't know a woman's value. You don't even understand that she could bring more to you in different ways than just that pussy. Oh, you stuck on that porn. That's porn. That's that porn mindset of yours. It's for losers. That's a loser mentality. You ever see that fucking loser holding up the phone at an event? You ever see the loser holding up a phone at a concert? You ever see all them fucking losers holding up the phone and you're watching a performer on stage and they holding up? That's typical behavior with a cell phone. They don't even know how to enjoy it without. The performers will tell you, put down the fucking phones. That's typical. It's very hard to find an extraordinary person. Because an extraordinary person is a confident person, and a confident person is extra. They're not ordinary. Typical, you're ordinary. Extraordinary, goddamn, you're confident. A confident person doesn't even know it. They don't know it. But their energy speaks it. It's almost like they're oblivious. They're how great they are. Oh my God, you're so fucking amazing. Thank you. They don't realize it. They don't realize that if they don't release them endorphins of talking to you, their day is nothing. Some of y'all gotta have coffee to get through the fucking day. Sometimes 3 cups of that shit. Cause you lack confidence. Well, I'm confident, I just be tired. Well, tired is lacking confidence. Well, you don't want to go any fucking way. You ain't confident to go to no goddamn mall when you tired. Social media, pack of losers. Influencers, celebrities, all fucking losers. You viewing them, losers give. What do you do? If you sell drugs or dope to a dope fiend, I'm the dope dealer, you're the dope fiend. Why do you disconnect yourself when you're watching all this typical garbage? And you're just as bad as the person doing it. Weirdo. You credit yourself the world's crazy. No, bitch, you crazy. The worst thing you want to be known as is a crazy bitch. Stalker. You got accounts on Instagram without your name, but that's a weirdo. Well, Nate, what about having a goddamn account itself? That's typical. But now you got an account without your face on it because you're watching everybody else's world. That's a fucking weirdo. You know you could hide back there. Now you're suffering with low self-esteem issues. You don't want to be seen. So if you don't want to be seen, why would you get an Instagram account? You're better than me because you don't post no pictures? You're worse. Weirdo. Oh, could you take my picture down on, well, how do you know it's on Instagram? You don't even follow me, or do you? Now there's a private account, goddamn. Just give an example. Oh, could you take the, what happened? It's something, oh, really? What are you gonna do to tell me that? Don't you realize it's a time clock for that? It takes about a year. They all do that. You're gonna snap on me. Some of y'all gonna snap on me in a minute. You started following me the year, another year, you'll see. You're gonna come at me, you watch, because of that shithole. You're gonna blame me for your typical behavior because you can't get out your own goddamn way. You're gonna tell me that's a winner? You're gonna tell me you're an overachiever? You're a humble person? No, you're not. You're a loser. That's what you are. And a loser lacks confidence. Well, how about if I'm playing a game and we lost? We ain't talking about losing. We talking about being a loser. Big difference. You play the game, your team lost, whatever. You went over there and fought the fucking winning team. You're a loser. A sore fucking loser. You went and smacked the shit out of your wife because she fucked another man. You're a loser. You can't take a L. You went and threw everything in that man's face. Fuck you. That's why your mother this. That's why your father dead. That's what a loser does. That's typical. That's why nobody likes to share shit, because you're typical. We're living in a typical society, bozo. Who do you follow on Instagram? You follow celebrities on Instagram? That's typical. As a matter of fact, that's pretty whack. Oh, I got some good pussy. How do you know that? How do you know from your past? Don't turn me off. You don't know if your pussy's good. You can't even control it. Why don't you go celibate? Yeah, get out of here. Go celibate. You gonna go celibate? It's not celibate. I'm locking his pussy down because I keep fucking up. That's what it means. So the non-confident man doesn't even realize, God damn it. If Maya's doing this shit, man, we must be fucking these women up. You know what? We got to do better. He don't think like that. He gonna try to fuck Maya then. That pussy tight again. You know, this is the determination when you know you're a loser. You feel it when you wake up. You feel it in the daytime, you feel it when you go to sleep. Oh, the weather's bad. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, it's too much happening in the world. Oh, we're at war, because you're a loser. Everybody complains. In order for you to come out of that, you need a force where somebody says, shit, it could be a lot worse, fool. We ain't got no drones flying. We could barely have a little cheap drone fly over us in America just to be flying in for fun. Well, we're in a war. We're in a war, or they at war. Nigga, was you in that plane when it fucking got bombed and was in a parachute? I don't think so, fool. You wearing a flag like it means something for what? Loser. Why don't you go fuck your wife and enjoy her before somebody like me does? Loser. Oh, I follow politics, I believe. For what? How does that benefit you? Because you're a loser. You can't get out of your own way. So when you can't get out on your own way, who do? You blame somebody. That's what losers do. Typical behavior. You step in shit, God damn it, want these people clean their dogs up, fucking bitch, goddamn fucking, you the one that, I got that negative core, that's what made me step in this shit. No. I stepped in shit, isn't it supposed to be good luck, fool? It just won't happen again, that's all. You know, I keep sick and tired of talking to you, men. That's why you suffering. You having no fucking confidence. That's pathetic. Good guys lack confidence. Real men don't. Never forget that. Write that down. Write it down right now. Real men don't lack confidence. Good guys do. They lack it. That's why they're good guys. They're trying to be a people pleaser. Oh, I'm a good woman. I cook, I clean. I'm like, huh? You're flexing about being clean? You're flexing about being able to fucking cook? That's pretty pathetic. You've been listening to that shit, oh. No, I haven't. I don't listen. Yes, you have. Because that's what he wants. And you want to service him. You're a fucking loser. Typical behavior. Well, I know my pussy's good. Yeah, because somebody told you that. There's no woman in this world, a lesbian can't tell you got good pussy. It's biologically impossible for a woman to know her pussy's good. If a man says she got some good pussy, then it means something. Because he had you. You didn't have him, fool. You don't have a penis. You don't have an erect dick with balls on it. How you know the pussy? How you know your pussy's good? Did you fuck yourself? Well, I know my head is good. Why? Because he came in your face? Why don't you tell me something that's good about you? Tell me something that's really good about you. What do you mean by that? Give me an answer I never heard before. What you gonna tell me? You're a good person, you got a great personality? You don't know if you have a great fucking personality. You don't even know if you're fucking good. How do you know? Somebody told you need validation. Validation's loser. Somebody has to tell you that. That's a loser. Somebody has to tell me that. That's a loser. Somebody has to tell me that. Somebody has to tell me that I'm good looking, I'm sexy, my pussy's good, I got a good job, I cook good. All of these things are from a force. Somebody has to tell you that. So if somebody has to tell you that, how are you going to call yourself confident? Where's your force at? You can't say, you got no good poom poom because God told you that. Because God made it good. You can't involve him in that. So how do you determine? Why don't you give me something that you know is good about you? Confidently. I challenge you. You can't. Because you have no faith. To have faith in God is to have faith in self. Your faith is with man, human, woman, man. Woman. So we go to the men. You still trying to pop. You still like what you like. In that digital world of yours, that AI world. Once you see the value in the woman, maybe this woman could probably make you into what you're supposed to actually be. You never tapped into it. You go to a therapist. Anybody could be a fucking therapist. You could have a coworker be a goddamn therapist. If you wasn't trying to fuck her. If you wouldn't dream of having sex with her. God works in mysterious ways. How many times have you did things and just when you was about to give up, somebody helped you out and God damn it, thank God I watched that TV show. Thank God I heard this message. Thank God for this. Thank God for that. Then you forget again. It's the behavior. A woman is going to crash. She's going to crash. Because most women lack confidence. And you spiral. You listen to a video, it fucking destroys you. God damn it. Jay-Z with his kids and his wife, that's so beautiful. Yeah, because you're typical. Why is it so beautiful for? Ain't nothing beautiful about it to me. I see a whole bunch of families. Why is it so special with them? That's why they posted the picture, because they're fucking losers. It's very typical of you. Typical behavior attracts typical people. We all try to fix things. Even at men, I said, listen, only thing that's gonna work, man, you gotta be linked up. You lack confidence, nigga, it never gets better. Somebody gotta bring you a woman. And let's just hope they bring you a good one. Because now you gotta trust the man. You gotta have confidence to trust the person bring you the woman. That could be a setup. You just gotta luck up because you're fucked either way because you lack confidence. When you lack confidence, the mind becomes grainy. You're not going to make conscious decisions. Confident men don't marry sluts. Confident men don't marry whores. Some of y'all may think, you're not a whore. I'm not a whore. I know plenty of them. Why? What makes you not a whore? What makes you any different? I'll ask the men that dealt with you if you a whore. Get the fuck out of here. You can't tell me whether you're a whore or not. Or so. How do I know? I got to deal with the nigga. Let me deal with the nigga that dealt with you. What did he say? Yo, what's the deal with her? Nah, that bitch ain't shit. She cheated on me. Word? He's the one that's going to know. He dealt with you. Typical behavior. You told me that you was a lady. Well, Nate, how do you know if it's true? Is he lying? Y'all niggas don't speak to ex-boyfriends and girlfriends. That's beside my pride. Yeah, that's what people that lack confidence do. You don't want to talk to a motherfucker that had your woman or your man. Fool. You rather find out the hard way, you fucking dummy. Sometimes in life, we got to be told, man, you's a dumb fuck. Some of y'all haven't been told that shit in 30, 40 years. I ain't gonna have nobody talk to me like that. Should they talk to you? Maybe they should. Maybe you did some dumb shit and nobody's telling you nothing because your typical behavior doesn't allow it. You went by her word or you gonna go by his word, gentlemen? A woman will never tell you that she fucked around and cheated on every boyfriend she had. Why would she tell you that? But she probably tell you that if y'all was computer buddies. Maybe she'll get close to you. Goddamn, I never was faithful in a relationship in my life. This is what happens. That's not typical behavior, because now you're like, oh shit, she got comfortable. She trusted him. And that's great. But the typical behavior is you got to go by what she was telling you. She's not a virgin. That changes everything. So you're going to go by what she said. You're going to talk to the baby's father. Well, how many kids she got? How many baby's fathers she got? 3 of them, but I ain't fucking with none of them niggas. Yeah, that's typical. Because you probably lack confidence. You don't want to think of it. All them 3 dicks was in your fucking girlfriend, but they were. Well, they all take care of their kids. Well, shit, you need to talk to them niggas. What's going on, brother? Listen, new man on the block, it is what it is. No, I ain't doing that, some simp shit. Yeah, well, that's what people say. That's what they say. That's typical behavior. Because that'll crush you. You know it will, man. You know it will. You can't sit there and talk to a man knowing his dick was inside her mouth. You just kissed her last night. It's typical. That's your ego, typical behavior. Low self-esteem is all over the fucking place, man, left and right. I hear it every day. I see it. I see it all day. Typical. It's typical behavior. And to be typical is nothing but a loser. Unique, extraordinary, special, right. There's people out here that get medals for that. Even if you're at the Hall of Fame, they tell you, goddamn, this is for you, this is a medal for putting in all this work, you still got to go by that validation because you didn't realize you was a great actor till you got that Oscar. I get it. We live in a world of validation. So when you wake up and you don't feel what the people see, you're a loser. And you're going to suffer with that. And you have to tell your therapist, if you have one, you know what? I feel like a fucking loser. And let the therapist do their job. Don't tell them everything is great. Bitch, you're over here. It can't be great. You don't go to the doctor, I feel great, this. Then why are you coming up here wanting to check on your knee? Well, I had a little feeling here. Well, goddamn, nigga, you just said everything was good. That's typical. Well, I don't go to doctors. Fuck that. I ain't trying to have no doctor tell me about my health. Yeah, that's typical. You lack the confidence of seeing your doctor. No matter which way you cut it, that's what it is. The key is confidence. That's the key to life. The key to survival. The key to maintenance. The key to a diet. The key to your fucking behavior, controlling your temple. Confidence, confidence, confidence. Well, what about the dude that is in the gym every day and he lifting weights? Well, why is he there? Oh, he just wants to look good. Why he wants to look good for? He's probably lacking confidence. Oh, my homegirl's a gym nut. Why? Is she healthy? Is she suffering does she got high blood pressure? No, she's in great health. Then what's the problem? Oh, she want to lose some pounds or whatever. Why? Did the doctor tell her that? Is it imperative because she has diabetes and she's trying to reverse it? Or she just wants to look good for society? That's typical behavior. I take advantage of women like that because I know they have a loser mentality. And losers need validation all the time. They panic. But a person that's confident never fucking panics. Don't panic. You can't panic if you're confident. You're confident. Oh my God, it's snowing. We got to go out and get toilet paper and we have to get food because they're saying a big storm's coming up. That storm was 2 weeks ago. It's gone. Came and left. You lack confidence and you panicked. Oh my God, we got to get all the gas that we can. We got a war. Okay. Where's the war at? Probably 10, 15,000 miles from here. Well, what about the terrorists? I mean, keep listening to all them fucking losers. It's going to make it worse. You're going to be living in fear. If it's my time, it's my time. I can't control it, so I can't do nothing about it. See, the shit that you could do shit about, you don't do a fucking thing about it. And see, confidence, you could fix that. That's the problems with a fucking person that lacks confidence. They could fix that. They're too worried about what people, oh, I don't care what people think. Yes, you do. People that lack confidence always say that. Okay, the good guy, he was the good thing about good guys, they admit when they don't have confidence. But that typical person that's just running their fucking mouth, they lack confidence. That's why they doing that. When you lack confidence, you try to convince yourself, not others. When you lack confidence, you try to convince yourself, but others. That's why that's deep. You convince yourself before others. But you're still in the process trying to convince others. Celebrities are all fucking losers, all of them. All of them. Especially if they got a social media account, they're a fucking loser. All of them. That celebrity shit, they got to hear that shit every day. What happens when they fall off? They're finished, they're cooked. Oh my God, I fell off. I haven't made a record in fucking years. Nobody, they probably go get a fucking podcast. Oh yeah, I see some successful podcasts. Oh, go check out Kai Cenat. He's a fucking loser. He had all the fame, all the fucking views, shitload of money. Nigga fucking bugged out because he was a loser. He had the fame and fortune. It still wasn't enough because he had no confidence. He lacked it. Lacking confidence doesn't mean you're missing it. It means you don't have any. So you come to Big Nate. God damn it, maybe Nate could make me feel good. You ain't gonna feel good. You still got shitholes in your life. Well, I ain't dealing with them now, but you did. You fucked them yesterday, last year, 10 years. It don't matter. You're fucked. Eventually, it's going to be a stream that's going to piss you off and you're going to attack me. That's what's going to happen. You're going to do good, listen to me every day. Oh, Nate, I loved it, commenting. God damn it, Nate, this was great. This, that, and the third. And before you know it, fucking nothing, dead. What happened to this one? Who? Oh, so-and-so. I don't know. Got up and left. Kanye West. Oh, was he speaking out? Was Nicki Minaj speaking out? No, they lack confidence. They have no confidence at all. They're useless. If they had confidence, they wouldn't have did what they did. You fuck with them. Some of y'all can't figure it out. You can figure it out. You know what the fuck it is. You're that one. Don't act like you don't, oh, Kanye got something you ain't. You the same crazy motherfucker just like Kanye. Ain't no different. Ain't no different. Same shit. You probably got a whole bunch of people blocked in your phone. Some of y'all probably changed your fucking phone number. You crazy bitch. And you niggas are worse. God damn it, I blocked her like a little pussy. Like a little pussy, you blocked a woman. Oh, poor baby. Now you don't even have nobody to stroke your ego because you're an old motherfucker. You ain't even got a woman at home that could stroke your ego because you fucked up with the side bitch. Because you're a loser. You have to look in the mirror and say to yourself, because you can't say I'm a winner. It's easier to say. Did you know it's easier to look in the mirror and say you're a fucking loser than it is to say I'm a winner? When you lack confidence, it's easier to say, I'm a loser. Because you believe that. You know when you call somebody a fucking loser, on a typical mode right now, you call, yeah, you're fucking loser, they're going to go off. You know why? Because it's the truth. Most people are fucking losers. Most people are typical, so they're gonna fucking react. You can't get to that real fucking man, that real woman that has a life full of she won't even hear that. She'd be like, well, she gonna say, well, he's hurt. That's why he said that. It's okay. She ain't taking none of that shit personal because it's you. How many of y'all walk the street? A man tried to talk to you, ladies. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. Fuck you, bitch. And now you're like, I'm a bitch, or I'm a bitch now? Fuck this. Yeah, because you lack confidence. And that's how he got your attention. You're used to it. His hello didn't do his shit, but when he called you a fucking bitch, you responded to him. How twisted is that? Okay, he's a loser. No, bitch, you're a loser. You cursed him out and blacked out on him. What are you going to do? Take his phone number now and go on a fucking date? You might as well. No, fuck that. I had to tell him a thing. You should have just gave him the phone number. Because the next nigga's going to do it, and the next nigga, there's going to be a loser that's going to get your attention. You're going to fall in love with him. Oh, these women, they need to be doing this, they need to be doing that. You know, I'm tired of these women. Yeah, you lack confidence, loser. Why don't you go follow Trump? Put that American flag on the back of your fucking pickup truck and tell the world, you know, love. You can't say love is love. There ain't no love over there. Why don't you just say freedom, jailbird? You lack confidence. That's why you put that American flag in front of your house. Loser. I'm a proud American. A proud American wouldn't do that. That's bullshit. That's a typical American. That's what a typical fucking American would do. You piece of shit. You know that flag doesn't mean nothing but jumping on Trump's dick. All right? If you so fucking love your, why don't you go out there and fight in that fucking war? Pussy hole. You gonna let all the troops do with this shit you fucking, while your ass sit in front of the TV. Get the fuck out of here, pussy. That's typical. Watching Fox News and CNN all day, and then you want to have a fucking opinion. Typical. You wouldn't last in that battlefield. The minute the plane blows up, nigga, and the parachutes come, you be dead. You're going to die of fear before you hit the ground. Oh, my God, they're going to kill me when this fucking parachute lands because you're a pussy. You can't be in that game and have heart. Them niggas is the real Americans. You ain't no fucking real American, you piece of shit. The real American is the one out there fighting with them fucking guns and ammunition. A man and woman of our shit. That's why when you see them, thank you for your services. Thank God it wasn't me. Shit. I couldn't do it. But thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Some of your confidence may be, hey, I don't have the legs to stand on a fight, but I'll do it in a wheelchair. I do whatever I got. How many of y'all, I'm going to protect my home, I'm going to do what the fuck I got to do to protect, I'm going to bear arms. But you walking around Texas with 3 guns on you because you lack confidence. If a nigga put a drop on you with them 3 guns, what good is it going to do? One false move, you're finished. You got 3 guns because you got a license for it. A nigga do the drop on you. What the fuck you gonna do? Don't move, nigga. Cause he tell you, if you move, you're dead. See, if you was confident, you didn't have to do all that. But you lack confidence, pussy hole. Why don't you put on that fucking uniform? Go out there and fight. We in the war now. Tell them, do they need more troops? You think they're gonna say no, we're good? They'll shine your ass right up right now. You listen to motherfuckers. If they ain't fighting, don't listen to them. Ain't nothing but trolls around here. Typical behavior. Crazy money. They ain't gonna do shit. I could tell you the thing, hey, go in the mirror, say, I'm a winner, don't give up, life is about, no, that's a lie. You're a fucking loser and you know it. Okay, I'm not going to tell you that fucking lie. I'm not. And this is not a flex, this is not a troll. I'm not even trying to down it. I'm telling you right now, challenge yourself and see if I'm fucking lying. Some of y'all probably at a job right now. You can't leave. You don't have the confidence to leave your fucking job. What you gonna do without your job? Go out there and open up your own business? You don't have the confidence to do that. That's why you work at your job. And if you're late, they're gonna fucking penalize you. Oh, I don't give a fuck what they do. I collect unemployment. Yeah, that's typical behavior. They all say that. You think that's different? Oh, a man has to I'm looking for a king. He got to do this and do. Right, because you lack confidence all your life. That's why you're still single. See, it goes neck and neck. He's single for a reason and you're single for a reason. But the good news is it's reversible. Because a loser can become a winner. And that's a fact. Sad part is y'all ain't becoming winners. Y'all ain't doing shit. You just keep staying there. Look in that fucking mirror today. Go in the bathroom. Go in your job today. Just take a look at yourself and stare at yourself. Okay? Some of y'all, I want y'all to do it when you're naked. Matter of fact, when you take out the shower, get a fucking long mirror and look at your body. And tell me if you're confident with that. No, you're not. Not in this fucking climate. Not in this world. No way. Some of your bodies are up to perfection. You still ain't fucking happy with it. Okay? Some of y'all motherfuckers sloppier than a motherfucker. And probably confident in more others. Because you don't give a fuck. Not because you gave up, because you're confident. Goddamn, shout out to the White School Podcast for that, man. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you, darling. Goddamn. I'm not giving you that. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm just not. I'm your enemy. I want you to be fuck Nate. I ain't listening. I want you, as long as you do that, I did my job. How dare he talk about this big head motherfucker, big tall, big dick? Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. All right? Fuck Bigfoot. Moving storage ass nigga. Fuck him. Why'd you go to school? You probably went to college because you lacked confidence. You couldn't make it in this work because they told you without a degree you'd be a piece of shit. You didn't have the confidence to go in business yourself making $1 million a month. Now you're making $200,000 a year. That ain't no fucking money. God made you to do bigger shit than that. That's all you accomplished? That ain't shit. Oh, Nate, that's kind of fucked up. I worked hard. I did this. Right. We all need entrepreneurs in this world. We ain't got no entrepreneurs in this world. All y'all doing is working for motherfuckers. You lack confidence. How you gonna pay your bills without a job? How? Tell me right now, if your job fires you, how the fuck are you gonna make it? You don't have the confidence to answer the question. Oh, I could do without a man. I don't need no man. Yeah, typical behavior. That's what they all say when they fucking get fucked over. I want some pussy from you, so I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to sit there and be like, God damn it, he's a dirty motherfucker. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that. But you the dumb bitch. You the dumb one. I can't tell you that because I want to fuck you, so I gotta go agree with your shit. I gotta be typical. Goddamn, fuck that nigga. He ain't shit. You can do better. Sky's the limit. Okay, be all that you can be. Goddamn. Be all that you can be. Be all that you can be. Who are you? Don't give up. Stay in school. Don't be no fool. You are the best. Them without you is nobody. You are the best. Now, y'all give me some money now. God damn it. Give me some money. And then I go home to my wife and I be like, God damn, these motherfuckers is losers. Shit. She like, really? I said, God damn, I was doing this big forum. 5,000 people showed up. All fucking losers, babe. God damn. Woo. Don't tell them that. Say no to drugs. Don't tell them that. Oh, you are the prize. You are the best thing. And you're like, yeah, make me feel good, Nate. Make me feel good. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to drag the fuck out of you with the truth. I'm going to say you's a goddamn fucking fool. Well, Nate, how does my dress look? How does my hair look? How does my makeup look? You like my shoes? What about this coat? I'm not giving you that fucking answer. That's a privilege. The fact that you asking me is that you lack confidence. You know what? You trying to put me in a trap. No, be honest. No, darling, I only know to be honest. God damn. How you telling me, Nate, could you be Nate? Bitch, I am Nate. You telling me to be honest, I'm honest. That shit looks terrible. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Your shit ain't all that. God damn. What do you think about it? How you like my hair? How do you like your hair? I like it. I just want to hear an opinion. Well, God damn it, you like it, I like it. God damn. Shit, God damn. You like it, I like it. All right, what the fuck you want me to do? Shit. God damn. Yeah, you know, I had it. It is. I'm aware of that. People that follow me lack confidence. I know that. I'm aware of that. The question is if they aware. I'm aware of it. I benefit from this. The question is, do you? You should be leaving me and say, I don't fuck with Nate no more because now I got confidence. No, it's because you got a new boyfriend. Now you're down a rabbit hole. You got that new shithole and he ain't gonna fuck with me. Oh, listen to my boy. This is my channel. Oh, fuck that nigga. He don't know what he talk about. Yeah, babe. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Nate, does it bother you when people leave and come and go? No, that's typical. I haven't had nobody graduate from this shit yet. Not one fucking graduate. Shit, some of y'all got left back like 3 times already. I never had an alumni of the B mindset, ever. I have students. I have loyal students. I have crazy students. I have every now and then. I have some students that come there once a fucking month. Some of them pop in and say hello and go to another chat. Hey, what's up, Nate? You hear Nate? They feel good about it. Goddamn, he spoke about me. Let me go somewhere else and get some attention. Because they lack confidence. Well, Nate, we heard that you like light-skinned women and Puerto Rican women and Latin women. Yeah, well, how ugly was the bitch that told you that? She must be ugly. Oh, what you trying to say? I didn't say nothing. I just told her she must be ugly to say that. Because if she had confidence, she'd be like, God damn, I'm going to fuck the shit out of that nigga. That's what she would have said. That motherfucker that I'll put it on him. That's what a confident woman says. She wouldn't give a fuck about what I like. So what? Loser. What about your ex-girlfriends? They all losers. Why, because they're not with me? No, because they were typical. What about your friends? Half of them are losers. Why? Because they're all typical. We're surrounded by it. My neighbor's a fucking loser. Your neighbor's probably a fucking loser. They're all over. Yeah, what you gonna do? We live in a typical world. My neighbor right now, God damn it, you know, we're doing an open house. I told you about the situation because he know his wife want to fuck me. And he know I would fuck her too. He know it. He know it. Because he's a loser. Well, Nate, what about her? Well, she's a loser too. She's with him. Well, what about his kids? Well, they can't help it. They can't choose their parents. That's her father and that's her mother. It's just what it is. People want to feel good. Nobody feels good now. Are you kidding me? Go through social media right now, take a look at that Instagram, and tell me how low vibration you're going to feel when you fucking go swiping. Especially you motherfuckers that don't have a real account because you're looking at everybody. You're worse because you hide your shit. At least you try to, but you're still a fucking loser. What about people that commit suicide? That's a loser. How about if you thought about it? If you thought about it, you're a fucking loser. If it crossed your mind, you're a loser. How about a man that want to fuck young women? You're a loser. You suffered low self-esteem. You don't believe in yourself. You lack confidence, so you got to fuck a young bitch to feel young again. That's a loser. No matter which way you cut it, no matter which way you throw it at me, man, it's all about confidence. Confidence is key to everything. Anybody that lacks confidence is going to be a fucking problem. You got a girl, you got a homegirl that's lack confidence, it's going to be a problem. How about look at my homegirls, my ex-homegirls, all lack confidence, all fucked up, all single, still got the same last name, 34 years later, 30 or 40 years later, still the same last name. Well, Nate, does that make us a loser? You should ask yourself that. Hey, am I talking to you or am I talking to them? Wow, Nate, this is pretty harsh. Well, I gave you the disclaimer. It's supposed to be harsh. You taking it, you feeling some type of way? Yeah, because you took it personal because I'm talking about you. You. I can see right through that shit. The prettier the bitch, the worse. Because that's all they got. All she got is her beauty. Now you ask her, listen, why don't you help me out this weekend and help me clean my car? Summertime is coming. I want to do a nice wax job. I ain't cleaning no motherfucker's car. Right. Because she lacks confidence. She didn't realize that was a privilege. God damn it. The nigga for a change didn't even want my pussy, She expects me to say, why don't you come over there and let me take you out in a nice clean car? Take you out on a nice date. Or, you know what I mean? That's what it is. You know, you got to think on the lines in this world, right? There's winners and there's losers. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Losing, that's life. Loser, that's an option. Big fucking difference. Okay, so when you fucking people come in, I'm going to tell y'all fucking losers, I'm going to give it to you raw. I challenge you. Tell me something this day that you're going to do the rest of the day. I challenge you to be fucking extraordinary for the rest of the day. From this point on, you can't do it. You gotta respond to that shitty boss. You got to coon to him, be his or her slave. Now when you clock out of work, then what? What happens to your life? You're going to probably look at that shitty phone of yours. You're paying every month. Goddamn, why don't you take that money and pay for a therapist and tell them I'm addicted to my phone, I'm a fucking complete loser. Get it together. But you don't know how to do that. Because you can't, fuck figuring me out. You don't have yourself. I figured you out already. You haven't figured out a goddamn thing. What did I tell that total stranger? I said, well, goddamn, brother, it's you. As he concurred, he agreed. He said, well, shit, goddamn, I lack confidence. I said, well, shit ain't hard to tell. You're single and you're a good guy. Of course you lack. You can't even choose a woman. She got to be chosen for you. So if you want a woman, nigga, call me. I told him that. You want to do this experiment in Midtown, we got to tape it. We're not doing this shit without a fucking damn thing unless you paying me. But if we can do it for free if I fucking be able to roll the cameras. We need this. I want to show these motherfuckers. You know, I started Ask Nathaniel in 2013. True story. And the goal of Ask Nathaniel was to show men how accessible a woman of their choice was. It's 2026. I haven't had one fucking graduate. So we called it the B Mindset in 2024. The B Mindset started in November of 2024, I believe. Or was it 23? November. This time I went for the woman. Let me show the women that are lacking confidence how they could build themselves up. They still dating that bum ass nigga, haven't fucking grown, still got the same last name, nothing, not even a boyfriend. They get a boyfriend, they stop fucking with me. Ain't that some shit? When they get their boyfriend, well, they stop fucking listening. Then when they fucking lonely and fucked up, they come back here again. The men, they never leave. They stay fucking lonely more than a woman. So then I had to get myself and say, well, shit. Nobody that got it going on ain't gonna come here. If anybody doing good with their husband or wife, they're not gonna listen to me. And if they do, they ain't gonna take one fucking thing personal. I've had family members, friends, that have probably listened to a stream, thought I was talking about them and don't even fuck with me no more because they lacked confidence. Being comfortable in your own skin is nothing. Confidence is key. You could be the ugliest motherfucker on the planet. If you got fucking confidence, you the best looking nigga in the world. There are good looking niggas out here with height, packing all the above, can't fuck a bitch for the life of them because they lack confidence. You got single women, can't get it right. Just keeps, every time she chooses, it's always bad. She never made a good decision yet because she lacks confidence of self. For typical behavior. Arguing about celebrities, that's typical. Flexing for the neighbor, typical. Wife not happy, gotta sell the house, typical. You love where you live, she didn't love it. Typical behavior. That's just the world I live in. I've accepted that. Have you? No, because you think you're any different. Well, is it a red flag when somebody's single? Of course it's a red flag. Man or woman, doesn't fucking matter. Of course it's a red flag. Why nobody want you? Oh, well, let me guess. You're going to tell me the typical answer? Oh, no, they don't appreciate a good man or woman. They got to come to the table. Right. Yeah, that's typical for people that don't have confidence. They all talk like same shit. Some of y'all been listening. There's over 1,500 videos. Some of y'all listen to every last one. You lack confidence, it's not going to work. Doesn't matter what the fuck you do. You're going to have your good days and your bad days. You're going to have days where you leave me comments and you're going to be happy. And you're going to have the days where you're going to delete all them comments you left. I'm aware, are you? I'm aware, are you aware? And there's a point in our lives, they tell you to take the good with the bad with the good. And we look around, and I told my wife this, I said, sometimes this is just mind-boggling because we live in such a typical society. You can't even talk to a friend and be honest from the heart. Say, yo, man, I'm struggling with this. Shit's pissing me off. Some people lack confidence to even listen to you. To lack confidence to listen to you. I build you. Who builds me up? Who calls and says, Nate, goddamn. Y'all think Nate, that was a great live? Yeah, that's cool. That shit is forgotten. But now I may be dealing with some other shit. You know who's going to send it to me? God. That's right. Every single time I'm suffering, every time I'm struggling, every time I went through something today, ladies and gentlemen. Today. I lost my cool. I had my guards down. In a kind of a way, I think in a weird way, this particular incident that took place this morning, it was influenced through holding stuff in. And I held something in today. And I'm very, very, I owe God a big apology. All of my uncles, my aunts looking down on me. I almost did something really bad today. Really bad. So today, I seen this American flag on his truck. This guy had it in the driveway. And it was sticking out of the back, and I said, "You're a racist motherfucker." That's what I said. If this had been 9/11, I would have been like his piece. Racist motherfucker riding around with that flag. Fucking pussy. Right? That's what I said. In the driveway, one on the house. That's what it means. When you see an American flag on somebody's car like that with a big flag sticking up, they're racist, right? Racist fucking Trump supporter. The devil got me. The devil loves to go for that confident man. God damn it, let's fuck with him. Because I'm human. We ain't gonna sit there and tell you there's everything I'm confident with, but goddamn, I wasn't confident at this motherfucking point. The devil had my soul. So, I pulled by my old high school. That's where I was at, my old high school, because I was making a detour, going the way I gotta go. So at this stop sign, as New Yorkers, we don't go to full stops. We stop and go. You're supposed to stop at a stop sign and go S-T-O-P and then go. So this man was walking towards me, and right, Ken? And as a New Yorker, we try to rush the pedestrian. That's what we're in a rush. I was in a rush to nowhere. So I seen this fucking cracker come into the I'm gonna say that only because he was a racist, not because. And I got military pants on. Y'all seen that? Like, just go where I'm going with this, because he don't know who I was. So I ran a stop sign, for lack of words, in front of him. He goes, on my fucking car. I got out and blacked out, man. I blacked out. I don't know, pussy. What the fuck? You hit my fucking car? Hit me, motherfucker. Pussy. You was over there telling me that. I said, I didn't touch you, motherfucker. I didn't hit you. You hit my fucking car. I didn't hit you. Then I seen that American flag on his fucking jacket. I said, fuck you and that American flag. He said, I'm an American. I said, you racist piece of shit. You fucking bigot. I almost spit in his face, but there's too many people around, kids holding up cameras and shit. I didn't notice that until I got back in the car. When I got back in the car, one kid was holding up his camera. All in his face. Do something, motherfucker. Hit me. You hit my car. Hit me, motherfucker. You fucking bitch, you pussy, suck my dick. Lost it. This happened at 8:45 in the morning because I dropped my daughter off at school. I felt bad. I feel bad now, you know what I mean? But then, you racist piece of shit. So he's talking, but he's walking away. I said, do something, motherfucker, do something. Put your hand on me, because if he had hit me, I would have knocked him out. You got to remember, he got to hit me in order for me to protect myself. I wanted him to hit me. You hit my car, motherfucker, hit me. I say, all right, whatever, man. You talk, you ain't doing shit. Pussy, suck my dick. Fuck you, pussy. You racist fucking bigot. The fuck I am with that racist shit. And I seen all these kids looking at me. The lady behind me was beeping the horn, but she stopped beeping it because I would have kicked the fucking hole in her car. The point of the matter is this. We as human beings, we're connectors. We need each other. Was he right? He wasn't right to hit my car, but he was right about the stop sign. Yes, he was. Was I wrong for getting out the car? Yes, I should have kept driving. But low key, I wanted to fucking, just when I seen him, because I knew he was that tight. And this influence was like, you know what? I got to stay away from that. Now, mind you, this ain't the same staying away that you stay away from me, because any way you stay away from me, you going left. Anybody that stays away from this channel, that means they fucking up in life. At least if they're here, it's better good than not, right? Me, I could have walked away with that. And the hate is so fucking, how can I say, contagious, that I remember the flag in the driveway that made me do that. I literally remember, right in Snug Harbor, there was this one Jeep in a driveway with a big flag sticking out with the pole and everything. And I think a lot of it had to do with my dad too, because I used to see my father beating up racist niggas all my life, fucking everybody up. And I think in a weird way, my confidence got the best of me. Because I said, if I see one of these crackers, I'm gonna fuck one of them up if they play that racist shit. Now, I'm not thinking about my wife, my mother, my daughter. You understand where I'm coming from? Now, I could have got shot. Or I could have shot him. Or if I hit him and he fell on his head and died, fuck my whole life up. So the moral of this story is, sometimes we overconfident. You know, I want one of these motherfuckers. I challenge one of these niggas to fuck with me. And then I had to think, I'm like, can't do that. So you don't want to overconfident yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I really wanted him to hit me. Like I was like, I haven't been in the gym in 4 months. I want to fuck him up. I was just going to hit him with that one time. I already had it planned. I said, I'm going to hit him. Give me a reason. Because just as I was coming up, I seen him and I seen the stop sign. I was like, and he was like, all right, fuck you. He said something and hit my shit. He hit my fucking, he took his hand and hit it. Boom, boom. I was like, oh, hammer time. And that was the overconfidence in me. Seeing my father beating all these racist niggas' asses growing up, especially in Staten Island. These motherfuckers are terrible. And, you know, I want to say to God, number one, God, please forgive me. I was wrong. You know, I was overconfident. And I took my confidence and I abused it. And I really, really wanted his food, for real. I wanted him. I wanted it to really do something bad, don't do him dirty. And then I had to say, you're a lover, not a fighter. The man believes in his country, that's his business. What if I had hit him? What if I had literally did that stop sign and actually hit him? I would have been wrong because I didn't stop. See, so we have to take the initiative to see what we did wrong rather than blaming the person. You understand? So that's why the good Lord was able to give me a message today So I say this to say, you are not obligated to be here. My obligation is to service you. I have a job to do. Whatever your obligation, and you need to find out your obligation in life. My obligation is to service you, to guide you, to tell you the truth. So check out what happened. I'm not finished. Watch this, wife. Watch this. So I called one of my boys after I left. And I think I really wanted to call him because I wanted to have an excuse to deaden his friendship. But let me just see, in my most vulnerable moment, could he be a friend? I'm gonna call two people here. Well, the first, I only had one on my mind. The one fucking supporter. And I called him and I'm going off, blacking out. I'm like, yo, listen, do me a favor, man. I almost had to fuck up one of your boys. He said, what are you talking about? I said, well, motherfucker hit my, what do you mean hit which car? I said, the BMW. What he did, what did he do? He hit it with his hand, bro. You fucking listening? He hit it with his hand. I almost like that. He took his hand and hit my car and banged on it. I got out fucking flat. I see there was one of your boys. I see that flag. I said, fuck you and your flag. He's like, I'm American. I said, suck my dick. Pussy, you fucking racist piece of shit. So my man is doing good at this point. And I'm telling you, I said, these motherfuckers keep it up, how it's gonna be a race war. You know what he did? He started fucking trolling me. It's like, what are you talking about, Peter? What the fuck does, I said, listen, let me tell you something, Peter. I'm gonna say his name, you pussy. I said, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna get off this phone because I'm gonna have to calm down because I need to have this conversation with you face to face. Because if you hang up on me, I'm gonna do you dirty. I told him that. Because you know what I mean? We can't have these conversations on the phone, nigga, because you're a bitch, you know what I mean? And you're gonna block me and I'm gonna go to your fucking house, which I shouldn't be doing. And I'm probably gonna fuck you up because all this shit was holding in because we're men, we hold shit in. Women throw it in our faces, we hold it in. Y'all throw it out, we hold it in. That's just what it is, right? And I hung up on him. And I just said, you know what? I can hear my dad now say, Junior, stay away from that motherfucker, man. You're no fucking good. He's finished. And it's sad because all along I know I was kind of looking for an excuse, but I feel that God wants me to get all of the evil people out of my life. I can't flip on this stranger, and I got motherfuckers that's my friends for 40 years. So what I did, I was like, damn. Going through it for me. So I called my other man. And my man said, listen, bro, you can't talk to him about these type of things. You shouldn't even have called him. It's number one. Okay? When you got to think about it like that could have been your daughter. I mean, that could have been, you got to come on to a daughter. You don't got no time for this. This is what we want from friends. This is what we're supposed to do. Just as he talked to me, poof, I started feeling better. Instantly, because it was a force. But that wasn't enough. The good Lord had a better blessing for me. So my man calls me up. I see that my man's number. I'm like, okay, I ain't speaking. You have close friends that you haven't speak. Boom, first ring. What up, bro? Yo, what up? Yo, what last time you spoke to bro? I don't know. He called me the other day. He had some new chick he got, some Instagram chick, yada yada. He like, yo, bro got jammed up again. I said, what? Yeah. He caught a case in Jersey. So I said, listen, man. We talked on that for a minute. He's like, yeah, I just know, maybe I don't want to get too deep into it. So he says, I told him what happened because he's an OG of my friend. He said, listen, man. It's that TV, it's that internet. You got to turn all that shit off sometime, man. That shit fucking with you. He said, listen, that shit fucking with you. He said, you got to shut that shit down. The good Lord had him call me for two reasons. Number one, my man is in a position, our mutual friends is in a position I could have got myself in. right? And on top of the fact, how did God have his timing right before this? I was supposed to start this live stream at 10:30. I started at 11 o'clock, 11:15, because I was talking to him. The good Lord may not be there when you want him, but he's always on time. So I say this to say, you got to remove the garbage out your life. You got to move it out. And Lord knows I tried, I did. But I know if my pops was here right now, he would say, stay away from that motherfucker. Because either you going to kill you going to kill him. And it ain't worth it. You don't get along with a motherfucker, stay the fuck away from him. Politically, he would have went worse. I don't even know why you fuck with a motherfucker like that. You know, so yeah, when you see that when you read, she knows. So as a result of it today, it was like a trifecta effect. Like I went through this one situation, lost a friend, and then I had my brotherhood with my man calling me to let me know how not only important it is to have brotherhood, but how important your freedom is. So it really, really let me go. That's why I tell y'all when we do these live streams, when they had the dude that was crying on Shannon Sharp, niggas like, oh, he's crying. I said, we supposed to. This is what podcasts should do. We need to be more transparent instead of talking about meaningless shit. You understand? So when y'all come here, and I built a few friends to this, you know what I mean? I really did. There's people here that I'm close to through this stream. But I know at any given point, I don't take it for granted, because at any given point, they can close their account and disappear. I've seen it happen a lot of times. And I understand it. I'm aware. They could close their account and you never see them again. That fast. In a blink of an eye, gone. So that's why it's important for us as people to take heed to your blessings and realize that when you have a force, if I'm your force, it's because God had me come to you. You understand? I'm connected to him. I ain't taking the credit. Because the good Lord had my man Dredd call me up. He had my man Choppy talk to me to let me know not only was I wrong, but you were right too. Knowing the situations, how tense this world is and the things that we are facing. So that was a preview into me saying no, you know what I mean? There's always room for better. But I gotta let it go, because now in the most biggest position, even with an emotion, the hardest emotion is holding something in, and I know I should have deaded this motherfucker a long time ago. I remember in 2007, 19 years ago, this piece of fucking shit, love the brother, but I hate him at the same time. And he had an issue with his mother, and his mother told me, because how she was talking to him, I'm like, shit, how he put a woman in front of the mother, and mother was fucked up and handicapped, he shitted on her, you know how the fatherless boys are. They treat their mother like shit when a new pussy hole comes in. And I will never forget these words. I will never forget it. She said, I don't want to judge you, but how could a man be friends with a mother, a man that treats his mother like that? Now, mind you, some people would say, well, you know, you don't know what other mother did with him or all the above, but that stuck with me and I struggled. I remember I wrote it on a Post-it. She was the one, his mother was amazing. She was the one that told me to get a Discover card. I had that Discover card since 2007, because she was the one. She was a good credit woman. And we grew up together as a childhood friend. The transition was starting then, because he wasn't on this political shit. The political shit fried us. But I tried. I tried through 2020 election. I tried through the 2024. I tried, man. But today, that could have been him. Because if that was him, I would have hit him. I would have beat him up. because I was holding that in. So it wasn't necessarily the man's fault. I think the connection was having these devils or this typical behavior around me. And me being exclusive, I can't have that. I don't need perfection, but I can't have that. Shout out to Lonnie. Shout out to Lonnie. God. That's a force. That's a force right there. That's the force I'm talking about right there. Look how she popped up at the end of the live. Just when I got deep. That's how it works. So whether you believe what you believe, I know what I know. And I'm going to tell you something. That devil got me for a little bit, he did. But the good Lord swept it right up. He had Dre call me today and got me on my foot before the live stream. He knew I needed that. He knew I needed that. But this situation could have been very bad. Because violence, as much as I may think that's the answer in a lot of things, it's not. You know what I mean? Because the majority of my customers are Trump supporters. I'm on the white side of Staten Island. Knock on wood, don't have a problem because they don't fuck with me. But this guy that got out the car, he should have, you know what I mean? If he had said, listen, man, I apologize. I didn't mean to hit your car. I wouldn't have went off on him. It was that fucking flag, and I seen that blacked out. So when I called my boy, just for the, let's see, you know what I mean? Maybe I was expecting for him to say, yo, man, don't let that shit get to you. No matter what the fuck I support, what you support, you know what I mean? Don't let that shit ever come. He didn't do that. He went into the troll mode. Shout out to Lonnie, guys. I appreciate you so much, darling. I do. See, fellas, that's the point of value. When you know a woman is intelligent, and I have a few of them, the Green Vegan and Wife School. I mean, don't get it fucked up. I'm just telling you now, if you haven't heard, here's an intelligent woman, very intelligent. I need that. I need that in my life. Speaks eloquently, you know what I mean? Very smart, non-debatable, okay? She could be a fucking psychopath. I don't know. But for now, and I say that in the future, God forbid, you know what I mean? It could happen. You know, next thing you know, I'm like, Blondie blocked, she disappeared. But in the meantime, the good Lord dropped her right at this proper time. He knew I needed that. Because he knows that this live, you know, this platform, this YouTube shit is a revolving door, man. I have people around my daughter, man. No. I never had a YouTuber around my daughter yet. Not around her. They seen pictures, but I never had a YouTuber around my daughter or my wife yet. I haven't did that. But they bought us stuff, you know what I mean? But they've been around me. My friend been around me all my life. But all my life I was warned that I couldn't pull the trigger. I just couldn't do it. But the problem was with that trigger, when you hold things in as a man, you're going to take it out on somebody else. So the guy didn't even deserve that. But then, in a weird way, it caused me to see the dislike I had for my hateful friend. The love that we're supposed to have as a friend, you're supposed to say, man, fuck all that. I got gay niggas around me and they don't, you know what I mean? My work is, you know, he's bisexual, but he sleep with men and women. But these niggas ain't try to disrespect me, pull me into, you know what I mean? You supposed to have a friend, and when you come into a friend in need, they have one job. They're supposed to be a force. Especially when they see you're emotional. And I said, listen, man, I'm gonna get off this phone because I don't want to say and do the wrong thing. And that's it. See, when a motherfucker's dangerous for your health, that's it. You know, not because now I know if I didn't hit that soldier guy in the fucking face, imagine what I would have did to this fucking punk. And his mother warned me. So God don't like ugly. rejection is God's protection. I came to him in the most vulnerable moment, knowing he was a piece of shit, and I still got rejected. So there's no turning back. Now when I see the motherfucker, I said, man, you better stay the fuck away from me. You trying to fuck my future up. You trying to fuck my life up. Well, I'm saying that to myself. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to explain. You gave her flowers. No, I have to explain. I got to explain. I have to. See, one thing I have to learn here, when people do what they do, you should be acknowledged. I don't want validation for that. I want you to hear it. I want you to know. So just in case you go cuckoo, you can always say, well, you know what? You could play that back to yourself. They may be forgotten for me because, you know, like I said, it's a revolving door, but you can remember and say, wow. And then when you come back, because we had that happen, and they pop up, hey, Nate, what's new? Hey, I see you in a minute. And then it's just gone for me. I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody, man, this person right here changed my life, and they fucking turn their back on me. But when you have individuals that have been around you and you can see they may not have graduated from the B mindset, but they get it. That's important. And they get your character. That's important. Again, Lonnie could disappear tomorrow. You understand where I'm coming from? And they go like, fuck you, Lonnie, don't suck my nail, come back. Nah, but it shows you how important it is to, when God's forces are working, even through the internet, where he's letting you know these people are watching. So it's important. And everybody here, you know what I mean? Everybody. Ken Thompson, my brother, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I never met you a day in my life. I wouldn't know who you were if you was in the streets. You probably could be my neighbor. You probably my man. I don't know. But one thing you show here, brother, is loyalty, because you had every damn live stream, brother. Every one. You know what I mean? Just to know I got that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I felt like when I know I had my one bro. Like, there's people that you know that they're going to be with you through the storm because they care. You ain't got to talk to them every day. You ain't got to be seeing them every day. You could talk to them once in a blue, but they have a force. You can have the one that's commonly. It's just, it's hard for me as a man holding stuff in. People could give me critique. I can't give it back. I got to watch that, especially people I know. I don't give a fuck if it's my mama. My words are worse for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because they believe me because I'm raw. I don't know. You know, they would have to say that, but I'm open to criticism. I love criticism. Some of my videos don't got one fuck. I've never blocked comments other than one video, and I think it was a political video. I've never blocked any comments, 0, 0, 0, 0. And I do these live streams and there's no comments there. But the people are watching it, liking, like, that means it's working. And that's all I want to see. You know, the comments are for here. You understand? The Green Vegan just said that. I have to respond. Shout out to Anthony. What up, bro? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say that. Because you always have to let people know who they are when they value. My boy Chop, I told him, thank you, brother, man, I love you. My man Dread, love him. I don't love this nigga no more. He turned out to be a hateful piece of fucking dirt. And there's a thin line between love and hate. Now, I don't hate him, but I don't like him. I'm better than that. My person don't like me is something wrong with you. That's a fact, goddamn. Well, Nate, what if a person has an opinion? You don't like me, that's a personal problem. That's a problem with you. Do you get it? You don't like me, that's a problem with you. Don't pull me into that shit. You don't fuck with me, you got an issue with me, you holding something in. That was my problem, holding that shit in. But I almost took it out on that damn dude. I did. I was holding in what I was dealing with from certain friends because I'm forced to be quiet. And I spazzed out. Shout out to the Green Vegan for that shit. So that's just the reality. So I don't want y'all thinking that when y'all come here, do as I say, but just make sure it's working for you. Don't be here and take up space and call yourself a supporter or a member. And you want your life to change because you think I'm going to change it for you. You need to come in this mindset and say, you know what? I'm a total fucking loser. Let me go to Nate and get my shit together. I would respect that more. Don't come here saying you got your shit together. Because if you did, you wouldn't be here. Nobody's going to listen to me if they shit is all together. That's just what it is. And you have to be realistic to yourself with that. I would. Love is law, man. The world needs love and we lacking. Whether you ain't getting no pussy, whether you ain't getting no dick, ladies. Some of you men, whether you men ain't getting no dick. You know what I mean? To each his own. You know, but at the end of the day, confidence is key. And confidence lets you know your value and know who you are. A lot of y'all like to give a comment or drag it here when I'm here. Don't wait till the fucking video's off. Sign up, subscribe, make sure you see a live stream come up. God damn, let me pop up at the next one. I don't care where you at. And say what you say. You got a problem? Say what you say. Don't fucking do it on a troll site. It goes into the damn troll bin. I got to look at it and say, oh, what a pussy. You keep commenting every time the video goes off. Some of y'all may hit me on WhatsApp. Some of y'all may hit me on Instagram. Oh, I got a bone. You said something. Listen, darling, you got to say that here. Let me cook you here on the spot. I don't want to cook you later. I want that fresh goddamn meat and throw it in a fucking pan and sizzle it. I don't want that old meat after 4 days. So let me skedaddle, keep it moving. Ladies love, embrace the mode of forgiveness. And sometimes I would like to hear somebody say to me, I'm sorry. I'm always doing the fucking I'm sorry. I'm always wrong. Or I apologize. And now I gotta shut the fuck up? No, it's very uncomfortable. I wanna hear an apology every now and then. I know I'm a force, but if you embrace that you're fucking a loser, maybe you apologize. But if you keep thinking you're a winner when you're not, I gotta apologize. And forgive you, even though I was right. You're right. I signed up for that. Can I get a sorry? Can somebody come here and say, Nate, I apologize. You said something about my shitty fucking goddamn Android phone. I took it personal. I stopped fucking with you for 4 or 5 months. I'm sorry. And you know what I'm going to say? Your apology is accepted. At least you were typical and you were accountable for it. But don't be typical and I can see right through it. Don't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I love you all. Pastor Smith, peace.